to make the pizza. Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode. If you're new to my channel, welcome. How are you? My name is Stacy, and if you're returning, welcome back. This is StaceysFabFitLife, episode 6. So last week, I did a full day of eating, and for my dinner, I had made a keto pizza a couple of nights prior to me eating, and but I didn't really talk about how I made it, and someone asked me to do a tutorial of how to make it, so that's what I'm going to do, my first request, so I'm very, very excited about that. So, but first I'm feeling a little thirsty, and so I am going to make a keto-friendly cherry limeade. Because, you know, water gets a little boring from time to time. Super simple, easy drink to make. All you need is some sparkling water. I have Topo Chico lime flavored. You'll need half of a lime. I have some maraschino cherry juice that I'm just going to add in, and just a touch of stevia. So, I have my ice in my mug right here. I am going to squeeze the lime juice into my mug. Like so. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to pour the Topo Chico in there. I love this Topo Chico stuff. It tastes just like Sprite without the sugar. Okay, that's good. Okay, so just a splash of the grenadine because it does have sugar in it, so I don't want a lot. I just want a splash to give it kind of that red tint and a light cherry flavor. So I'm just going to do, and let's add a cherry in there for yumminess, shall we? Oh look, another one fell. Oh, had to taste it out. Okay, and then just lastly, just a little squirt of stevia just to sweeten it up a little bit. There we go. Mix it all up. And enjoy. Better than Sonic. Alright. So, now we will go ahead and get the pizza ingredients together. So, let me go ahead and get that, and then we'll get started. Okay, so what is it that you need to make the keto pizza crust? Super simple. All you need is four ingredients, and that's it. The first thing I have is mozzarella cheese. I have the Italian 3-cheese blend because that's what I have. Some cream cheese. I have the 1/3 less fat just because, you know, let's try to make it as healthy as possible. Some almond flour. And 1 egg. That's all you need to make the keto crust. So let's go ahead and put these ingredients together. I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to measure out 1.5 cups of the cheese and place it into a bowl. Okay, so that's about 1 cup. Oops, as I spill and make a mess everywhere. Okay, now we'll just need about 1/2 cup. That's good. Okay, and I've already pre-cut 1 tablespoon of cream cheese, so that will go in here as well. All right, so now this is going to go into the microwave for 60 seconds. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it's microwaved for 60 seconds. I'm just going to blend it all together. It should be kind of a very gooey consistency. Now you'll need 3/4 cup of almond flour. You'll just dump that in here and crack your egg into it as well. Okay. Now this part, it gets kind of hard to kind of stir together because there's really no liquid or anything in it. So if you were to stick it back in the microwave for 30 seconds, it tends to soften up a little bit better and can stir up. So that's what I'm going to do because it's starting to harden. So I'm going to stick it back in the microwave for 30 seconds. Okay, so by the end, when everything's mixed well together, it should look something like this. Okay. Alright, so now I have a little pizza pan and some parchment paper. It's imperative that you have parchment paper and not tin foil, otherwise the dough will be sticky. Oh, and before I forget, I preheated the oven to 420. Okay, so now I'm just going to dump the dough onto the parchment paper. Okay, now here's where it gets tricky. You cannot roll this out with just your hands. You need to have your hands wet at all times, otherwise it'll get sticky and gooey. So, I'm going to run some water here, wet my hands. And I'll just kind of keep wetting my hands, make sure that they're nice and wet, and then I'm just going to roll it out just like a pizza. Still a little hot from the microwave, so be careful. Alright, so once you have your pizza dough all rolled out, I can talk, I promise. It should look something like that. I'm going to stick it into the oven for 6 minutes at 425 degrees. I'm going to retract that. I actually stuck it in for 8 minutes because it was a little bit runnier than it was the last time. So I stuck it in for 8 minutes instead of 6. Alright, so while the dough is still cooking, I'm going to show you what I did to prep what's going to go on the pizza. So what I did is I chopped up some purple onion. I have some spinach that I'm going to put on there. I have some turkey pepperoni because turkey pepperoni is awesome and it's a lot less fatty than the regular pepperoni. And then it's Hatch chili season, and I love me some Hatch chilies. I put it on everything during Hatch chili season. So I chopped some up and I'm gonna put that on my pizza as well because it's delicious. But you know, you can play with the recipe however you want. You could put whatever you want on it. Of course, I have my, left it over here, my pizza sauce that I'm gonna put on the pizza and my remaining cheese. I would probably put, just to try and keep it as healthy as possible, I would probably put maybe less than a cup, a little less than a cup on the cheese, or on the pizza, but you know, it's your pizza, eat it the way you want to eat it. You can put as much, you can put as little as you want on there as possible. So I'll put just what I have left, and looks like my timer's going off now as we speak, so let me go get that out of the oven and let's take a look. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. It's still a little doughy, but that's okay because it's going back in the oven, so it'll fully cook when it goes back in. But this is what it looks like. It should have a nice little golden texture to it. So let's go ahead and start building our pizza, shall we? Alright, so we're going to start off with our pizza sauce, just whatever pizza sauce you prefer. And I'm probably going to do about a tablespoon, maybe 2, or maybe just a tablespoon and a half. Again, trying to keep it as healthy as possible. So I'll just go ahead and do 2. Okay, and just spread it around. That's good. I'm not even going to measure out my cheese because there's really nothing left in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle the rest of it on there, and it is what it is. Okay, so I do have a little bit of I have a new bag of cheese, and because I just feel like there's not any cheese on there, I am going to open it up, but shh, no one needs to know that. Okay. There. I just want just an extra pinch. That's all I'm going to put on there. I don't want a lot of cheese on there because the crust is made out of cheese, so that's a lot of cheese. Alright. So now it's time for our wonderful toppings here. We'll go ahead and put the pepperonis. The good thing about meat is it's all protein and no carbs, so you can put as many or as little as you want on there. So, and then I'm going to sprinkle some purple onion because I love me some purple onion on my pizza. Gives it a nice sweet flavor. Go. Okay, I'm going to put my spinach on. It's a big piece of spinach. Gives it some color, some pizzazz. Let me break that spinach up because it's really big. Yum, yum. And lastly, my hatch chilies, because like I said, hatch chilies give me life. And you know, if you're one that likes jalapenos on your pizza, then this is a great substitution. Come on. There we go. All right. So now I've got my pizza all nicely decorated. Let me give you a closer look here. Alright, so I'm going to stick this back in the oven, same temperature, 425. And because I felt like my pizza dough was a little doughy still, I'm going to stick it in there for 10 minutes. pizza's done. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Turn off the oven before I forget, because I don't know if you guys do, I always forget to turn off the oven. Alright guys, here it is. Let me show ya. Whoops. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? The crust, you could tell it's going to be nice and crunchy on the end. You got your cheese all melted. Ooh, I can't wait to dive in. So there you have it, folks. It's very easy, very simple. It took less than 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes to put together, almost 20 minutes. And it was so easy, it's so simple, and it tastes delicious. The crust is so, so good. Let me tell you, you would think that just the 4 ingredients would be kind of meh, but oh, it is so good. Heed my warning though. Yes, this is a keto-friendly pizza. Yes, it is low carb. However, it is made out of cheese. It is a high-calorie pizza. So, you need to make sure you're counting your calories into your diet for the day. I ran 7 miles this morning, and it's been a light day of eating, so I have plenty of calories to spare, so I am definitely going to chow down on this tonight and not feel guilty about it. But just so you know for future that, yes, while this is low carb, 2 slices of this is only 6 carbs, 6 grams of carbs, so that is awesome. But it is calorie dense, so just wanted to heed my warning, in case you guys chow down on this and you're like, I'm not losing any weight. Well, duh, I mean, it's a very high calorie pizza. But anyways, just wanted to let you know. Alright guys, so that's all for tonight. I'm going to check back in tomorrow for the weigh-in, and we'll go from there. So have a great rest of your evening, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye! What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. It is Monday, August 21st, 2017. Happy Solar Eclipse Day. Anyways, it is weigh-in day, week 3. I can't believe 3 weeks have gone by already. It's been crazy. Yeah, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. I up this week. I did. I screwed up this last week. And, you know, I could sit here and beat myself up about it, but truth is, you know, I knew what I was doing and I made those decisions, so I'm gonna eat the crow and just take it with a grain of salt and deal with it. So I gained weight this week. My last weigh-in, I was 262.4, I believe, and this morning when I got on the scale I was 263.6. So I went up a pound. It is what it is, you know. I chose to have a couple of beers on the weekend. I chose to go out and eat lunch with some coworkers. It is what it is. But instead of dwelling on it, I'm going to make the best out of it, and I'm going to learn from that experience. I'm going to learn where my weak spots are, and I'm going to just try and improve better this week. So this week I'm going to get refocused and get back and work harder and just try and do better. So that's what it is. That's where I'm at, and we will see what this week holds. So anyways, hope you enjoyed my keto pizza tutorial yesterday, and I'm about to go hit the gym right now, go burn that stuff off, and kick butt. So have a fantastic week, everyone, and I will see you next week.